Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be painting a wreath with lavender. And to start out, I like to use a really light green. It doesn't have to be green, but because wreaths usually have greenery in them, I like to use green. And I just paint a really light wash in this circle shape so I can use it as a guide. So it's dark enough that I can see it, but it's light enough that it's not going to be noticeable once I add in my other elements. So I've got my green mixed here. I've used a combination of sap green, hooker's green, permanent green. I've got several greens in here. So just whatever is on my palette is what I'm going to use. And I've also got my purple here. I've mixed quinacridone rose, which is kind of a magenta color, and French ultramarine, which is a warm blue. Mix a little bit more of that. And that's what I'm going to use for my purple. Okay, now to start out with my wreath, I want to figure out where I want my lavender to be. So I'm just going to start by painting these little lavender flowers. If it's easier for you to turn your paper as you go, definitely do that. You want to keep the direction pretty consistent throughout the whole thing so that it will look cohesive. And what I mean by that is all of the lavenders, the top is going to be along that side, working their way around. Because this is going to be mostly lavender, I'm just going to add in a few more. It's really full of lavender. Okay, now that I've got these in place, I'm going to start adding in some stems and greenery. And I'm just going to add in partial stems for now. That helps this wreath stay pretty flexible with what I can add in. So I'm just bringing these stems right to my guideline that I've already got. And then I'm going to add in some little leaves here too. And I want there to be a little more color just to add some interest. So I'm adding in more French ultramarine into my purple here. And I'm just going to paint in some little berries. This will just add another texture so it's not just lavender in here. If you wanted to do lavender throughout the whole thing, you totally can. Alright, and now I'm going to go back in and add in some more leaves and stems. I mixed in quite a bit of yellow into this green, so it's going to change up the look just a little bit. I can see there's this like weird little gap over here where it's rounded and then it kind of jets out a little bit weird, so I'm just going to add a little bit more lavender right here. Just trying to bring this down a little bit more. Instead of going straight out and then down, it wasn't very rounded even though I painted a guideline. Sometimes that happens. When you're adding elements, you want to make sure that you change them up just a little bit with every pass around. It just adds a little bit of interest. Makes it a little more fun to look at. It's definitely not a rule. That's just something I like to pay attention to. Okay, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thanks again for watching. Bye!